Oh. Hey guys. I bet a lot of you are wondering why I'm so bummed out. You know, there's plenty of reasons. Economy, government, there's so many things to be bummed out about, but it's a weird one this week. As you know, we've been pulling, it's the first time. First's a charm, guys. I got Yogi's treasure hunt. I pulled Yogi's treasure hunt out of this, and at first I thought, hey, that sounds like fun, right? Yogi's treasure hunt? It's Yogi Bear. It's a classic. Hanna-Barbera. It's one of my It's terrible. It's one of the worst things I've ever been a part of. Legitimately, one of the worst things I've ever been a part of. And it seems like I'm doing a skit, but I'm gonna end this statement with this, just before we move on to the actual opening. I haven't done an Anna Monday in 2 weeks. This is why. Oh, yeah, whatever. I am the JJ. Welcome to Anna Mondays. Yeah. This fucking show, I have a ton more Hanna-Barbera in there. I am dreading the fuck out of it now. This excuse of a show, we could call it a show. I'm starting to sound like one of the characters. It's like this show even. It's awful. It's just take my word for it. Don't watch this one. It's fucking terrible. It's blackmail. More like snack-a-mail. Yogi Bear just said fucking snack mail. And that's probably one of the better jokes. If you didn't know, Hanna-Barbera is actually German for fucking lazy. You have your Scooby-Doos, you have your Yogi Bears, your Top Cats, your Snagglepusses, your Huckleberry Hounds. And, you know, if you told me we're gonna get them all together Avenger style, and it is Avenger style. This is why we're getting a Hanna-Barbera universe, because they met up in groups all the time, they all had spin-offs. It makes perfect sense when you watch this, which horrified me. You have all these characters together. That sounds like a recipe for success, man. Like, that sounds fucking awesome, doesn't it? We're gonna get to see, like put it this way. What if I told you that you got to see all of Cartoon Network's people mingling together in oh yeah, we had those. Cartoon Network, step your game up. Those were awesome. If we were gonna say that Nickelodeon were to have, like, these moments of just, like, Otto from Rocket Power, fucking, Rocco from Rocco's Modern Life, just all these characters, like Doug, fucking Tommy Pickles from the Rugrats, if you were to take all of them and put them together in one cartoon, it would be fucking awesome on paper. On paper. On paper. Because, in reality, it's fucking terrible. At least the execution here is. Let's go into Yogi's treasure hunt. I told you before, and if it got cut out, I'll tell you again now. The format for these are different. I'm just going to watch them, and whenever I finish them, I'll come up and we'll talk about them. I'm not going to do episode by episode. I had to sit through 3 fucking seasons of this show. 3 fucking seasons, and guess what? They really didn't change much each season. Okay? Do you know what the excitement of this show was? Will we potentially get a cameo from a D-list Hanna-Barbera superstar? Superstar? That's it. That's the appeal. I'm not even fucking with you. That's it. Because each episode is a boring serial about treasure hunting. The coolest part of each episode is the fucking setting. And once in a while, we get a cool addition of a character. And by that, I mean potentially cringeworthy. Like Oleg, the Viking, who, I'm not kidding, talks like this. Yumping Yemeni. Yumping Yemeni. Fucking yumping Yemeni. I would rather sit through 3 tonsillectomies and a fucking lobotomy than have to sit through hearing the words yumpin' Yemeni for 20 fucking minutes. It seems like I'm really pissed. Guess what? It doesn't seem like it. I am livid that I had to sit through this. And I'm sure you're thinking, well, just move on to the next one. No, I have standards, which is why I'm watching Yogi's treasure hunt. Yogi? This is the best part of this. It doesn't even make sense. Yogi isn't... like, the main focus. They focus on him a lot, but it's an ensemble. In fact, Augie Doggy, or whatever the fuck his name was, and Doggy Daddy, they solve a lot of the riddles. Those two fucking sleuths solve a lot of the riddles. Yogi solves, like, 3? That I can remember in a row, and then that's it. And then he fucking makes terrible puns like blackmail, snackmail, and shit like that for the rest of the fucking series. And then also you have to, oh, well, maybe he's leading. No, they're getting missions from fucking Top Cat. There is no reason this is Yogi's treasure hunt. Oh, the reason is money? That makes a lot of fucking sense. Why was he so fucking popular? Also, where's Scooby-Doo? Where are those characters? Have some of the fucking actual Hanna-Barbera superstars in this damn movie. Although a TV show, it was based off of a movie. A movie started this. Just fucking, who cares? There's some good things in this. There really are. There are genuinely some lines. Most of it comes due to the age. Back in the day, apparently in a kid's cartoon, you could call your child a tax exemption. That was a fucking joke. I laughed hard at that one. Oh, Augie, my little tax exemption of mine. Genius. Fucking... Or as Oleg would say it, fucking genius! Okay, the whole point of this is a comedy. It's definitely not an adventure, because the adventure serial part of it is so downplayed. It's literally, hey, let's walk in here, let's go to this part of the map. That's another problem I have. They don't do enough Atlantis or special locations. A lot of it is, hey, let's go to Utah. Not literally Utah, you get my point. And they all do it on this cool ship called the Jolly Roger? No, the Jelly Roger. One more. This series gets one more, and I'm walking out. One more. Quick Draw McGraw. He was in this. That was cool. Seeing him actually go back to his town, and there's these ghosts, and oh, he turns into, oh, come on. Cool. Genuinely cool story. That was one of the best ones. That's fucking depressing. Now let's get on to fucking depressing. With Dick Dastardly and Muttley, because those are our villains. So once in a while you get a team up in that too. Not often. So Muttley and Dick Dastardly. Fucking awful. They're awful. I get that the joke for Dick Dastardly and Muttley is that they're bad, but they do it so much, like to the highest degree. And this is what I mean by lazy. You can have a serial, but not have it be the exact same fucking thing each episode in a different location with a different objective, but it's the same fucking objective. It's like, oh, I'm going for a chalice in this one, Chalice of Valhalla. Not a thing, by the way. Chalice of Valhalla, and in the next episode, I'll be going for gold from this place, from El Dorado. Fuck it. It's like, none of this... It's not enough difference. Every episode is the same exact thing. And if I get Scooby-Doo out of that, you're gonna hear the same thing out of me. Hence, Hanna-Barbera is fucking lazy. So yeah, literally, you want every episode in a nutshell? Proving my point? They are on the Jelly Roger. Again, I fucking hate that name. They're on the Jelly Roger. Top Cat. Hey, blah, 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 blah. This is your mission. Oh, can't you join us, Top Cat? Nope. Sorry. I'm off banging broads, doing coke off of strippers' asses, and drinking martinis. Only 1/3 of that is a lie. And then the rest of them, oh, okay, that's understandable. Let's go out and do this. One out of our group is gonna guess one of the riddles. Oh, we got a riddle. Yay, we got it. The end. That's it. That's that's the fucking episode. And then Dick Dastard and Muttley, I'll tell you their episode. They spy on them. They think of a shit plan. The shit plan fails. They never bring up that shit plan, which sometimes almost works. Though, then again, that's just a complaint on serial villains in general. Fucking use your last week's plan with this week's plan in conjunction. Like, you'd win. But, you know, you can't because of plot. And that's what I mean by cheap writing. If you ever hear me say cheap writing, if it has to work because of the plot, that's cheap. Muttley does something really good. This is like the only good joke for their side. Muttley does something good, Dick Dastardly. Muttley, I'm so proud of you, I could kiss you! And then Muttley just literally... And then as Dick Dastardly walks off screen, I shit you not, he says this. Push him away. I thought I told you better to put out on the first date. I just gotta Google that this is for children. Yogis Treasure Hunt. Yep, nope, this was supposed to be for children. Yeah, that joke's not okay. This just leads to another point that I want to bring up in this review, in that Cartoon Network used to be the fucking best. As in, literally, hey, you want to do that? I don't know. That seems a little too risky for kids. Alright, let's tweak it in a way that literally doesn't change the risqueness at all. Yeah, that's okay then. I changed something else in the scene, and there's people on record saying that. Characters in this are fucking awful. They're awful. If you thought they were one-dimensional in their show, they're one-dimensional paintings of a one-dimensional painting. Yogi entirely is food puns, and I mean fucking 100%. Like, if he says the words okay, like, there's probably a food joke in there somewhere. I'm looking for it. That's how PTSD'd with shit puns that I am right now. Boo Boo, and I mean it, is the only legitimate, like, fucking normality here, and it's because he's boring. That's it. Your best character is boring. That's horrifying to think about. Your best character is nothing. That's like saying if I'm a chef, my best dish is boring, bland, no-taste porridge. I'm fucked. I'm not kidding when I say this. This gets boring after episode 2. Episode 1, I'm like, oh, I like the oldness here. This is sort of like a novelty. Nope. Take the no out of novelty. That's what it is. It's no. Just flat out fucking no. Don't watch this. Don't even go to watch an episode or 2 to see if I'm, like, exaggerating. Seriously, don't watch this. And if you do watch an episode, if you're like, oh, it can't be that bad, don't just watch one. Watch a few in a row. Because that's what's going to make you want to fucking snap your own neck. If you can, like and subscribe. Check the info below, though you actually probably don't even have to see what we're doing next week, since we're going to pick it out right now. And, yeah, just leave a comment. Let's get this chat going about how bad this show is. I'd like someone to vent to. My therapist doesn't want to hear about Yogi's treasure hunt. So... although, paying for a therapy session to go talk about Yogi's treasure hunt sounds like the greatest video in the world. But yeah, so let's see what we're doing next week. What the fuck? This is a long one. You know, there's a part of me that thinks this is actually going to be fun. So we went from Hanna-Barbera to Hanna-Barbera. Josie and the Pussycats in outer space. Cartoon Network's early years just were fucking top-notch, weren't they? I highly doubt this will be as bad as Yogi's Treasure Hunt. The name leads me to believe that I could be proven wrong, but I really hope I'm not. Hey, me and my best friend of Boo Boo, this show is shit, and so are you!